The Mongolian Ger is a nomadic dwelling created by Mongolian people who often roam across the vast land all the year round. Nomads have integrated their cultural heritage and intellectual abilities in the Ger since its origin, which dates back to many centuries ago. There is no other place in the world where nomads can easily set up a light tent for temporary overnight sleep on the way moving to another place, or assemble a giant palace Ger with 10 wall lattices. Such a functional but sophisticated dwelling has not been invented elsewhere on Earth. All craftsmanship designs and components are manufactured through a complex production system to make their ultimate forms as artifacts. Artisans from Buddhism are renowned for their fine skills to make roof poles and wall lattices. Un is a set of roof poles which are fastened to the crown ring and wall head knots with the two ends used to make the roof framework. Special woods from mountains are splintered to make roof poles. Next, the poles are made as smooth and round as possible, with one end shaped more narrowly and rectangular. Wall lattices provide an essential part of the Mongolian Ger and are made of brushwood or larch. Woods are made into thin sticks, which are heated and pressed to make them a little curved. Holes are made in the wall sticks at a certain size to connect them by tying leather knots. In other words, the sticks are crossed in a neat order and the crossed points are tied with leather knots. Thus, wall lattices provide a most fascinating solution to make the Ger easily assembled and deassembled and transportable by squeezing and stretching the lattice work. Artisans from Hojirtsum of Ubur are famous for their fine craftsmanship skills to make roof rings, pillars, doors and Ger furniture. The crown ring is the most respected component among Ger components. Thorn provides a state-of-the-art structure allowing good lighting and adequate air conditioning. Initially, the crown ring used to have a net-like shape but was later changed to a bottleneck type before finding the final wheel-cut shape used since the 17th century up to today. In older days, the crown ring was made through curving the wood, yet the curved crown rings have become rare nowadays. Instead, artisans opt for easier and simpler ways to make and glue curved pieces together to make their crown ring. This indicates proof that the craftsmanship technology and ornamental designs of Mongolian Ger are becoming even more sophisticated artworks rather than serving as a dwelling shelter. To make the wheel-cut shaped crown ring, several curved wood pieces are prepared in accordance with the drawing and then polished as smooth as possible. The pieces are put together by gluing their pegs and poles. Next, many small and same-sized holes are made at the outer edge of the crown ring to insert the roof poles before constructing the inner frames of the ring. Two pillars provide the main backbone support for the Ger and consist of a pole, head, and wings that may have different sizes and design patterns. The door consists of a rectangular frame, while the top side, named tatok, the bottom side, doorstep or bosok, and two right and left sides, oi, with the door attached tightly in there. Artisans from Oyungsum of Ubur are popular for their finest artwork used to decorate the Ger parts with beautiful patterns and colors. Thus, Oyung's patterned Ger has become famous across the entire country. After making the crown ring, roof poles, 2 pillars in wall lattices, there's a tradition to paint them with the nicest colors and patterns to beautify the ger and make it more elegant. Traditional ornamental patterns symbolize living nature, such as mountains, clouds, rivers, fire and other images with distinct colors and shapes. In addition, ger wooden structures and furniture pieces are painted with certain colors and auspicious symbols signifying specific meanings. For instance, sometimes 12 zodiac signs are painted or carved on the inner side of the crown ring. Giant animals symbolizing strength and bravery can be painted or carved at the wings of ger pillars. As an example, an image of a dragon painted or carved as wrapped around the pole of pillars looks stunning.
Уламжилт үндэсний хээ угалц өнгө тохироо загвар хэсгээж харьцаа тэрийг л зөв сайн гаргаж өнгөнийхөө тохироо зөв болж шийжэвэл тэгэл хээ угалц чи улам сайхан тод томроо өнгө зөвхөмт сайтай тэгж л харагддаг л та.
Besides painting ger components with contrasting colors and images, the carved ger represent another fascinating artwork and outstanding craftsmanship skills. The Orkhon Valley, the core center of Mongolian territory, is credited as the original homeland of carved ger craftsmanship heritage. Evidently, famous artisans such as GANBAATAR, Mongol Ger and others were born here to inherit and transmit this precious heritage of carving ger structures to their students and younger generations.
Mongol Ger маань дэлхийн соёлын өвд бүртгэгдээсэ гэж би бодож явдаг. Учир нь гэвэл одоо энэ суурин амьдрал төрж орж ирж байгаагаас болж манай гэр гэдэг сууц маань төрөгдөж хэрэглээ нь их багасж байгаагаас шалтгаалan түүнийг хийх урлах явц нь одоо удааширч муудж байгаа. Үүнийг одоо цаашид улам хөгжүүлж, дээшлүүлж, улбаалаа авч явахын тулд бид нар зохисоор сайн ажиллаж хөдөлмөрлөх ёстой гэж боддог юм аа.
Carving masters relentlessly carve images such as beasts symbolizing strength and courage, myth heroes, livestock images, natural landscapes, and other auspicious symbols all over the ger components, the edge of the crown ring, head of roof poles, wings and head of pillars, etc. As a whole, the carved ger represents an outstanding, complex artwork.
Би сэлбэрийг анх мужирт сумын Ornamentation гэж юм анх сурч түүнийг дагалдаж энэ мужаа сэлбэрийн анхны дүртэй болж ингээ өөрөө өсөл сонирхлын дагуу одоо өдөө болтол нэг сэлбэрийн мужааны чиглэлд хийж байна да.
Mongolian nomads respect symbolic meanings and conduct rites to celebrate a new ger, which signifies long-lasting happiness and well-being of the family. Here's the well-wishing phrases for making best quality felt to be used in the new ger. May the felt be made as thick as a finger by lining the best wool in many layers, by sprinkling pure spring water, and by dragging harder until the horses sweat in exhaustion. May the felt be as strong as bone and as white as snow. When the felting wool is done as fine as possible, wives and girls of neighbors get felt canvas ready for the new ger. Traditionally, after setting up a new ger made from all the relevant inventories and accessories, the host family organizes a feast party to celebrate the new home. They praise the ger and wish happiness to the family to live a happy life rich in food and to flourish their hearth of home while singing songs and playing music. Nomadic herders, along with skilled artisans, are those who have inherited, practiced and transmitted until today the traditional craftsmanship heritage of the Mongolian ger from its primitive forms to its modern classic designs. However, the Mongolian Ger, which carries the whole set of pastoral nomadism, seems to be facing immense threats of disappearance due to the dynamics of globalization, like the camel caravan blurring in the distant horizon before the skyline.